Na 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 na. When I don't actually know the lyrics, but as the Eminem song with Jid, I think it is, currently playing. Fuel, I think it's called. I don't know. Hello? There we go, bit of delay. We're good. That should be fine. Although, everyone, welcome to the return show after Capture the Crown. I'm excited because we get to start War of Attrition qualifiers. This is not one of them, there's just a normal Extreme Rules match between Brock and Duel, who I haven't booked since August, and Richard Miles. And while these intros are playing, I'm going to be busy posting the link. Boot to boot. I forgot how hard this entrance goes. Like, boogeyman motions. All this really nicely textured stuff. The fucking Dexter Loomis mask. And the Shatter theme song for the White Sox. Posting on my social medias. The shadow. The little details matter. By the way, I don't know if I should be announcing this. So, yeah, fuck it. I'm pretty sure I've announced it earlier with other people, but, obviously last week was Capture the Crown. And, Akiko won the titular Capture the Crown match, which means he got to cash in on any title he wanted, depending on, like, you know, whenever. Oh god, we have a bot. Okay, I'll continue my thought and then continue what I was talking about. Really good start from Richard so far, though. But yeah, so Kiko won the Capture the Crown match, and because, like, the person who created Akiko was on that stream with me, after that show was over, like, the next day, because it was really late for him anyway, and he needed to go to bed, we sorted out when Akiko's going to be cashing in, and I can confirm that Akiko has a match for the AVW Heavyweight Championship at War of Attrition. Which puts him in a unique situation as the first person to cash in the Capture the Crown, a title right thing, at the same show as a previous winner. Not just a previous winner, but literally last year's one, which was Grand Jade. Jade Grant, I always get that wrong. Anyway, the long-ass bot message. That was a nice cut of that from Duel. Hey bro, just wanted to show some real support for your stream. I can connect you with the top game blogger who blogs to thousands, has over 350k audience. He helps smaller streamers grow with organic viewers, active chatters and loyal fans who might donate, gift and sub consistently. If you're interested, add him on Discord, Penta_100, and let him know that Nifemi spent you. Approach with respect, he is a big name, and taking the step could seriously. So, few problems with that. First of all, the many spelling mistakes and just like grammatical errors that don't make any sense. Secondly, the bot claim themselves as Nefemi, but the bot's name says Peoy? P-E-O-Y-Y. And thirdly, piss off. I wasn't even finished like posting the bloody link everywhere, either. I was just about to send it on Blue Sky. Then to all the Discord places. Nice roll over. We have Ben! It was a good time when Ben gets involved. Oh no, Richard, that was really badly timed on your part, mate. Also happy to do another mini announcement. The cutting edge arena has been made. I'm pretty proud of how it looks. Although, take that statement with a grain of salt, because now that I've said that, I have the massive fear that that 2K is going to wipe out all my fucking data again. Cautious paranoia. Also, that was a good evasion from Richard. Hi, Lanson. None of your wrestlers are booked. Sorry, dude. Where's the self-promo page for this? Gotta be somewhere. Oh, there it is, right. Sorry, I joined some new, like, eFed servers recently. So, trying to keep memory of where the self-promotion channels are for them is a bit tricky. Pardon me? Oh, I'm very burpy today as well. Oh, backpack. Oh, so have the backpack torture rack. And the Go Buster. You don't see that move often, so I didn't know exactly what it was at first. Ooh, leading via BIM. The X handle. Shared the link in the PWN Discord, and usually I say things like yo, stream or whatever. For the PWN link, I just said, time to hold men. Because that is essentially what pro wrestling is. It's men holding each other, if you really think about it. It's beautiful. Nice frog splash there from Richard. No. The link's posted everywhere, and even though I had this match on in the background mostly, it's been pretty good. It's been really good. Oh, full-way moonsault slam. Nice counter there from Duel. Double leg droppy. Only a 1 count. Oh, Fisherman's Brainbuster. That is the end. Richard with a big win. Good shit, Sue. Oh shit, I got a couple of rounds of my Solitaire game as well. I'll probably play a bit of that. Bit of that. Next up, tag team match. Blue Bloods versus Hybrid Theory. Now this is essentially #1 contenders, sort of. Just caught the ending. It was actually a pretty solid match, to be honest. So yeah, basically whoever wins this one is going to be challenging for the AVW tag titles at Cutting Edge. I initially was just going to give it to Blue Bloods, but then I was like, hang on, how well have Hybrid Theory been doing? Oh, they've been doing quite well. Okay, we'll put them in a match against each other. Oh, also, another announcement I just remembered. So, due to some information that my good friend Connor told me, apparently 2K will be shutting down the 2K25 servers at some point in March. Which means my hand is forced and I might have to actually get 2K26. Which fucking irks me, because I did make the promise that I was like, I didn't want to get it just out of spite. And now I might not have a choice if I want to keep getting wrestlers for the Fed. So, fuck me, I guess. Which, it's baffling to me as well, because at the same time, 2K24 servers are going to be shutting down. I think I know the reason why 2K25 is shutting down at the same time too, because I think they're finally going to be moving on and sticking just to the current gen consoles. I don't know, that's just where I'm at with it. Finally be that level. Jesus. Oh yeah, also Royal Rumble this weekend in Saudi. First things first, I don't want AJ to retire. I do want him to retire, but I don't want him to retire in Saudi Arabia. I want him to retire at WrestleMania at the very least. Gunther can still do it, I just don't think it should be at the Rumble. I just don't think it should be in Saudi Arabia. But my picks to win... I didn't initially have any until recently, but my picks to win are Roman for the men's and probably Bianca for the women's? Like, they've got to be building a big comeback pot for her. Because again, like, I've been so out of the fucking loop on, like, weekly programming for such a long time. So, I don't know. But, like, I feel like that's the wrong choice and kind of obvious. You know, obvious can be good. I just checked the shutdown date. It said 31st March 2027. Right, okay. So we should feasibly be okay. Thank you for clarifying that, because I was really worried for a sec. Tag to Hybrid Theory. I almost called them the Motor City Machine Guns, then the Blue Bloods, both of which were wrong. They come out to MCMG's entrance and they're fighting the Blue Bloods, but they're called Hybrid Theory. But Johnny being German suplex there by Adam Bailey. Nice roll through. Ooh. Counter from Johnny. Schoolboy. Yes, it is 2K24 that's being shut down this year. Okay. Flying elbow. Eric going for a powerbomb. Oh, a powerbomb ring blower. Moonsault lands as well. And Kamigoye? Yep. Oh! Oh, right into the Stalls Clash, nice. Oh yeah, I also gave them Motor City's finisher as well. And it wasn't enough, Adam almost broke it up, but Eric kicked out of a tag finisher, which kind of doesn't feel correct to me. It's like kicking out the burning hammer, it just doesn't feel natural. Moonsault, good side set from Ryan Williams there. Also, because my previous hour was almost up, I have like 10 seconds until my next go around on Solitaire, so I'll be playing a bit more. Keno's sick. Why would you throw it when he's downed? I don't understand. The assisted twisty face. Kick out at 1. Okay. That isn't their finisher, which I think is fair, but like, I don't think a kick out at 1 was necessary there. Also, like, I only know about this from Deontay DDJ, because he covered it in a recent video he did. About WWE's creative team being shit because of the new season of WWE Unreal, to clarify what I said in English there. But he went over, like, you know, he showed the bits of Michael Hayes being bad at his job, and I think everyone in that booking room is bad at their job, especially Road Dogg. I feel like he's only there because he's Triple H's friend. But there was him, Ed Koski. Oh, that looked a bit nasty. Michael Hayes. And Bruce Pritchard. and none of them are any good at their jobs, and the only person they listen to, besides Triple H, who is doing his best, bless his heart, but like, there was this one guy who suggested that something was a dumb idea and didn't make sense, because, yeah, it was a dumb idea and didn't make sense. I think his name was, like, Stephen Bakestrom, it was something Bakestrom? But, like, he suggested an idea was wrong, and everyone was just like, actually, yeah, what do you think, Triple H? Not giving any credit to the man who fucking came up with the plan to save them in the first place, no, God forbid. How is my E-Fed better booked than Mon WWE? Like, genuinely. Hot tag attempt there from Ryan. Also, he's bleeding, I just noticed. He's got blood coming down the right side of his eye. You bastard. Although I get another go. Oh, Blue Blood's finisher as well. Ah, oh, it's so nasty. And the super kick too? That's cheeky, holy shit. Blue Bloods secure that win, they're getting a title match at Cutting Edge. How have me and DK booked better shows than WWE on the Indies? I don't know, dude. You book great shows, DK does, Fen does. People in, like, other feds I'm sort of in. I book good shows, I think. At the very least, I design decent-looking arenas. Next is, hang on, let me check. Is this one of the, one of the War Attrition qualifiers? Yeah, it is not. Okay. I think it would tell the difference, because, like, all War Attrition qualifiers are false count anywhere by nature. Because that's the gimmick of the match, you see. Say my name and I appear. I believe in DK. Hang on, I have my phone in my hands, let me clap. There we go. Mojo from the MWF books good shows even if DK didn't get on the booking team. Oh yeah, he told me about that. He told me he tried to. But yeah. Ugh. And this young leader of... Oh yeah, this is a faction leader match as well, I guess technically speaking. Because Rika leads Black Venom and Ace Young leads Heartless. Do you know one of the beauties of knowing that the TK25 servers aren't going to shut down for another year? The boy Penguin is streaming also. Sweet! Go watch his stream. It's better than mine. one of the beauties is that I'm probably not going to have to spend a shitload of money on a 2K game. I might get it for Christmas, but I might not play it until later on. What I'm thinking is I might get the Season 3 character pass for Street Fighter 6 because I really want the fucking pass. And also by that time, we will have Sagat, Viper, and Alex in the game, so we're just waiting on Ingrid, really. And it's going to be interesting to see how they implement her, but she's such an obscure character. I didn't lie to you, I was told the wrong year. Right, okay, no, that's fair enough. Also, why would Dacian go for that springboard from that far away? That just looked awkward as fuck. Nice moonsault over the referee's head as well from Reika there. But, like, you did tell me the truth, you were just slightly misinformed. I won't hold that against you. It happens. But yeah, I'd rather spend, like, my money on something I want. Who do I want to see in the next Fighter Pass? There's a bunch of characters I personally want to see, like, in the game in general. My main one, and I don't know if we're going to get him, but I'm a huge fan of Dudley. I don't know if we're going to get him. There's been so many sick-looking redesigns of how he could look in Street Fighter 6. I just really, really want it. I didn't say I've got something to tell you, that's true. I appreciate that. But I'm a huge Dudley fan. I think Dan should come back. So, two of them are Dan and Dudley. I also want to see 2 females return because I want to balance out the genders a bit more. So maybe Sakura. I don't think Ibuki's possible because Kimberly's basically Ibuki. Unless they make Ibuki play extremely differently. So maybe a new character? We haven't had a new Street Fighter character, like, since the first character pass. With Aki. Because everyone else since then has been, like, either guest characters or returning characters. But the guest characters were established in, like, King of Fighters anyway, because you got Terry and Mai in Season 2. I'd love to see more Street Fighter 3 characters, because timeline-wise 6 is the first game to take place after 3. I'd love a rival schools character. Yeah, I think they're leaning more into, like, the Street Fighter 3 stuff anyway, which people appreciate because... Oh god, that was a nasty spill from Dacian. Because people love Street Fighter 3 anyway. And, you know, they've brought back so many characters from that. They brought back Elena, they're bringing back Alex in March. And I'm excited because this first... If I get the character pass, it's the first time I'm going to be able to actually play as Alex. Because I couldn't get Street Fighter 5 because that was on a different console. Also, I didn't want Street Fighter 5 because it wasn't a... From what I understand, it wasn't a great game when it started. It took a while to get good. And by the time it got good, people were excited for 6 anyway, so it didn't matter a lot. And also, Street Fighter 5 is such an ugly fucking game. Why does it look that... Why does it look the way it does? I mean, some characters have decent enough designs, you know. I think Cammy looks solid. I think Balrog looks sick. I like Balrog's design in Street Fighter 5 a lot. You know, Vega's got a cool costume as well. But yeah, it's just such a weirdly put together game. Also, Nova, we're actually booked to team tonight, but warning AI hits my cause of teams. That's true. 450 elbow? To be honest, I kind of have more fun with 5 than 6. Is it because playing competitively took the fun out of it? Probably. Yeah, I don't play competitively, like, as much either. I just do AI versus AI tournaments. And right now I'm in a desperate bid to get Rashid to win one, because he's the only character now, like, so far who hasn't won one. I also couldn't play 5 because I didn't have the right console. Again, like, we had the PlayStation 4, but, like, I just wasn't interested in 5, to be honest. But 6, oh yeah, no, I was hell interested. Enrique goes up top. Ooh, moonsault. I mean, seriously, why? How is it in 5, right? Ken from Street Fighter is genuinely one of the most handsome men in history of fighting games. Why does he look so fucking goofy in 5, dude? Why was he going back to hot in 6 when he's at his most depressed? I don't get it. At least they finally gave Ryu a beard. I'm happy about that. Is that going to be on the chair? Oh, nearly. Come on, game. Almost got it on there. No, this is Diamond Commonwealth. Oh, yeah. Also, for like weeks, months now, I think Connor's been pitching like that we bring Emma Barkley into the fold, and I've thought about it, but I've just like completely. I keep forgetting about it. Oh yeah, by the way, as well. I know I'm talking more about random bullshit that doesn't matter and not the matches, but my Tunic Let's Play is almost done premiering on YouTube. It's got 3 more parts. It'll finish on this Monday. By the time you're watching this, it'll be after that Monday. Breaker gets the win. So, yeah, I just didn't keep up to date with Dobby on that. But someone has been leaving comments on my Let's Play, like, saying about Diamond Commonwealth isn't a cult. It's just a joke that Connor makes. But I've had comments saying, like, you know, on that Let's Play, oh, you missed this. Oh, there's another shortcut there. Oh, you didn't do that. First of all, and I told this person as much in the comments where I was much more polite than I'm about to be now, right? First of all, that game was recorded months in advance. I think I started around September last year. Finished it maybe around October, I think. First War of Attrition qualifier of the season, though. We got Alessia versus Emma Barkley. Yeah, we're not a cult. Just ignore the Kool-Aid we have in our hands. Yeah, so this person was, like, leaving these comments. Has been leaving comments about, like, oh, you didn't do this, didn't do that, and stuff. And it's weird because, like, he left those comments on part 5 last night. In fact, about 13 minutes ago, because I have them set on a schedule to premiere at the same time each day, which is 10 PM in the UK time. I think I'm on GMT, I don't know. Always weird to figure that shit out. But, with, you know, like, that means that part 5 was a week ago. Because part 12 just premiered, and this guy's, like, leaving comments on that stuff. I think he's just getting around to it, like, a bit late. But also, if he kept watching, he would, like, see that I've actually been improving at the game, because it's a very obtuse game anyway. But, like, I'm getting all these comments of this dickhead backseating. I'm like, there's no point backseating, because A, I've completed the game already. You know, and also, like, just because someone plays a game different from you doesn't mean that they're bad at it. Yeah, I want to remind people that Tunic is a game with no dialogue, and, like, no text. There's not a lot written except for the stuff that's in the manual, which I kept missing routinely, but I do point out in the Let's Play. But I don't need some fucking guy telling me, you know, that I'm playing the game wrong. I'm not playing the game wrong, I'm just not playing the game fast enough for him, you know? Piss off, man. Are we seeing Diamond Commonwealth and MWF? Yes, I'm going to be asking that every time. I don't know. Maybe? I haven't submitted my course to MWF or the other one I joined. But yeah, sorry for my rant there about that dude, I just had to get it out. But first War of Attrition qualifier of this season about to start. You would mean we'd have to work a promo then. I know! On me. Good drop kick there from Alessia. Nice hip attack. And by God, maybe even RP, shock horror. The thing is, I was about to RP, I was about to reply to the RP in my bed server. I just couldn't think of anything to say because it felt like it was too late. But I feel like it's kind of pointless adding to it because I was like, no, that's covered all the bases. There's literally no point me weighing in now. Yes, but think about this, it would be cool because I find Lauren and Deanna interesting characters. Or maybe meet a Frenchman! I think in total I've had 2 French wrestlers in my fed. I've had Belle, who's still with me, and she's a French woman. And I had a French man named Henry Janal, who I stole from Falco without telling him. That was back during the 2K23, 2K22 days. And that was also one of the first cases of someone, like, you know, realizing I hadn't, like, told them I was using that wrestler, and then asking me to stop using them. Like, they weren't super pissed about it, but it was like, yeah, stop stealing. And I did, eventually. But I was like, okay, yeah, that's one of the, like, major reminders that I should ask people. We talked about this. I can't help it. Like, again, you didn't complain about me stealing, like, Lauren and Diego when they both started tearing shit up in my fed, especially, like, Lauren. Like, in her first year in my fed, and she becomes the best women's wrestler of that season without winning a belt. Like... Oh, and just so there's no confusion as well, by the way. After the heat of the moment, we are still doing a draft. Just to keep in spirit, but we're staying on 2K25, we're just doing a draft. Why? Because I like drafts. You found it funny, and I appreciate you being a good sport about it and continuing to let me use your wrestlers. So, they're doing a lot of chops. Oh, rolling! That was kind of sick. It'd be different if you were taking credit for them, then I'd be pissed. I never take credit for that stuff, no. I always give credit where it's due. That's one thing I always try. If I recall correctly, wasn't Jade also stoned because no one told me until the draft she was first in happened? Oh, that was almost dead. I take partial blame, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, I think Connor was the one who, like, told me about Jade, and I didn't run it by you, Nova, and I apologise for that. But again, you know, Jade's done pretty well. Golden Path win, 2-time women's champ, 1-time limitless champ. So again, like, she's doing well. She's a champ currently. She's also unbeaten at Defy the Gods since debuting. Like, a 2 in her record, but like, she hasn't been beaten at Defy the Gods yet. German suplex. Ooh. Yeah, Jade is doing really well here. She's putting on good matches as well, which is also important. Connor, I appreciate you taking the bullet for me there. Oh god, I think she DDT'd her on the head of the hammer, but unless you know Salt, because why? Why not? Turn around. Missed that somehow. Jade's actually my favourite role players. Mine's Connor, but I think that's just because I've been doing it the most with them. Octopus hold. That's it! Alessia qualifies. I was not expecting that. Yeah, that was literally the Samoa Joe no spot, but Alessia... I fully expected Emma to win, dude. Okay, well, in my pre-predictions, I don't have her winning the actual War of Attrition match. I've got to win in the Golden Path, though. But speaking of War of Attrition, second qualifier out of 3, the last one will be on PBW. Tony Samuels versus Jay Scott. I 100% expected Emma to win that. It's because Jade's a massive nerd, unlike Nova. The joke of Nova not knowing pop culture is really funny. It is. Fuck it, let's send an invite to all of the War of Attrition? And hope one accepts. I don't know. I don't fully know what you're trying to say there, my guy. I'm having trouble understanding. Because if you mean the qualifiers, then I don't know who those are going to be. I've got ideas. But, you know, I'm not going to say too much. Top viewers, will you cock off? I do want to read the name, though. Unsteady Crush HBMLJF OW2XY. White Owl Albert? The women in it once decided we send Diamond Commonwealth invites and we win. The weird thing is, that feels like something Deanna specifically would do. Pardon me. Oh, just to get something out of the way as well, right? So I know I did Capture the Crown qualifying match between Connor and Michael. I'm not going to give them a War of Attrition qualifier as well because I feel like that would be too greedy. I mean, I want to, but... yeah, I don't think that's worth the backlash or the risk. I could, I'm not gonna. I'll put one of them maybe in a qualifier. I don't think it should be Connor. Because he's won 2 of the matches. I don't think he should win this season if he winds up in it anyway. No, nice shoulder tackle to the outside. Give Connor one as you lost. Nah, I don't think that'd be fair. Again, he's been in so many of them, and he does really well in them. And so far, he's the only person to have won 2 of the match type. I think he's good without having to win it for a bit. Or counter off by Ray. I'll absolutely put Ray in a qualifier, 100%. Because I'm a huge Ray mark, so yeah, I'll put him in one. Oh, walking on ice, but didn't get it. Jay evaded. Sort of an elbow, didn't land that well. Big old clothesline. And I think both of these have been in a War of Attrition match at some point. Lights. Yeah, no, my booking isn't in the GC, it's in chat. It's not in our private DMs, it's just on the Twitch chat. Oh, one elbow, holy shit. Looking for a sharpshooter or educator. Nice core strength there from Jay. And he's gonna get kendo stick. Good few shots, but Tony looking for the Tony Slam-Mules. No, he stole Jay's finish move, I think. Sorry, if Diego wins and the pink hair is like his version of PEDs. Why would Tony get another kendo stick if there was one already there? Oh, please plant him on the kendo sticks, that would rule. Damn it. Tony Slam-Mules, though. That might be enough. Oof. I think pink hair Diego is like perk angle. The backstabber. No, that's not enough either. Jay's been on a fucking mission since losing at the Fight of the Gods suit. He's been putting together some great stuff. Like, the War of Attrition, the Capture the Crown qualifier against Ray slaps, the match against Tommy at Capture the Crown slaps. This match has been really good. There's 3 kendo sticks and he doesn't want to use any of them. Ooh! He's going for the world's record with the pink hair. Oh god, that was a sick finish. Please let it be the finish. No complaints about that. That ruled. That finish ruled, dude. But also, Jay doesn't make it to Capture the Crown. He doesn't make it to War of Attrition either. It's got to be kind of damning as well, because Jay won the most recent over-the-top Rumble and main evented Fight of the Gods. The fact that he doesn't even qualify for Capture the Crown or War of Attrition is kind of funny. That's what he gets for winning from the number 27 spot in the Rumble. That's what he fucking deserves. Main event, though, maybe this is number 1 contender for AVW Women's title, I don't know. Hikaru Terada versus At the Storm. I don't really know how to book that match. We got 3 weeks until it needs to happen, but yeah. Jay's going to back. You think Jay's going to win the Rumble this season? Also, you got to fucking put your promotions in our group chat then, because I think I've read these out before. I'll read them again. Okay, I had Ray winning the Capture the Crown match. That didn't happen. He was in the match, didn't win it. You're picking Jay for it, fair enough. World Attrition Men's, I've got Jamie Clark. World Attrition Women's, I've got Kataho and Manami. I think that one's got a really strong chance of happening. Golden Path, I've got Emma. Over the top, I've got Harris. Because I think Harris is going to lose his title before that point. Razor Classic, Blackout Veterans, and Kimura Cup, Diamond Commonwealth. Because it would be iconic. Iconic. I don't know why I was suddenly quiet there. Heather Storm in the ring. She got a pretty strong win against Noel Park, which I think is why I gave her this match. Because for some reason, I don't know why, I'm dead set on keeping Noel Park, like, near enough the PBW Women's title. But she hasn't won enough to really justify that spot, so I don't know. Drop kick to leg. Leg kick to drop. Hikari off to a strong start. Also, Nitro kind of made history last week as well, with Bell beating Hikari for the women's title. I think that makes him the first person to have a core that beats another one of his cores for a belt. He literally won the title from himself. I DM'd Nitro about this actually, and sent him that meme of Obama giving himself the medal, because that's essentially what it was. Okay. I'm going to read this out loud if that's alright with you. For Catch of the Corona, you had Fan. He didn't qualify for it, but, like, that's not unsound logic. War of Attrition, Women's Calvalin, Men's Ray. You think Ray could be a two-time winner then? Kimura Cup, Viva the Commonwealth, we both agree on that. Ray's a classic, those guys. I fucking wish, dude. Over the top, Jay Scott and Golden Path Laza again. So you go for 3 two-time winners of a thing. Because that would make, if like any of those happen, Ray would be a two-time World Attrition winner. Jay would be a two-time over the top winner, and Lauren would be a two-time Golden Path winner. I want history, not gonna lie. That's fair. I mean, Lauren already made history once. Yeah, she literally just needs the Kimura Cup. Yeah. Ooh, drop kick to the leg. Push her against the table. Oh, chicken wing, crossface. Hikari escapes. I am 10 toes down about the Razor Classic, though. Do you really think it's going to be those guys? Because, don't get me wrong, it'd be hilarious if they just suddenly have, like, the monster run. And not just that, be the first team to win tag titles at Defy the Gods since Season 5. Because that hasn't happened since then. Yes, those guys will be those other guys. Oh, nice counter from Hikari. It's all about who's going to be put through the table, and I think it's going to be Heather. Yeah. Flapjack. And then one count after being put through a table. How dare you not? How dare you no sell, Heather? Oh, nice kick. I haven't called a lot of this match, to be honest. Imagine, like, because those guys are on PBW, I've gone for Blackout Veterans or on AVW. Imagine if those teams are in the finals. Hey, you didn't expect me to meme with those guys, I don't know, that's fair. And those guys have won the Razor Classic. Who? Those guys. The reason that team exists is literally just because it's a who's on first joke. Oh, that was almost it. But yeah, I would love it if those guys and Blackout Veterans are in the finals. I at least want that much. How well did they do last season in terms of Razor Classic? Not very well. They didn't make it out of the opening bracket. They lost to Infinite Flip. Oh, that's right, because that was at Over the Top. Oh, I remember now. Infinite Flip fucking bodied those guys. I remember. Like, tag squash matches don't happen a lot. I couldn't think of Golden Path winners, so I went for Loza. That's fair. I think Emma's, like, overdue, like, that big thing win. You know? Even though she's, like, held multiple women's titles since Darby first let me nick her. That was Nick her, by the way. Before anyone tries to cancel me. But yeah, she hasn't won a War of Attrition. I fully expected her to win Season 7 as well. The Season 7 War of Attrition. So yeah, I think she should win a War of Attrition or a Golden Path at some point. Somehow missed that crossbody. Diego been breaking out this year. He really has. Oh, how did Heather dodge that? Holy shit, that was actually clean. That less so, though, that opens a cut. Right on Heather's forehead, even though the left side of her head was attacked. And that's the win? Okay. Strange match, but fun, I guess. Kari wins. I don't know, do I give her another shot at the title? Clean cut. Got him. Like, seriously, that dodge of the fucking tornado kick after being rebounded off the ropes was kind of good. Yeah, I don't know, did we give Hikari that match at Cutting Edge? I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Gonna take a 5-minute break and then set the PBW half. Sure, fuck it. Okay, I'll do that in a second. Yeah, 5-minute break, I'll set the PBW half, see you all in a few. Bye, for now.